everyone, welcome to Pink Tutu Tarot. This reading is all about how your person feels about you and what they're thinking about you right now and your partnership or your relationship. So take a look at the cards, pick what one resonates with you, group 1, 2, or 3, card 1, 2, or 3, and I'll see you in the video. The timestamps are down below in the description, so you can go straight to the video. Give the video a minute, and if it doesn't resonate, I recommend you try one of the other ones, because I do think you were drawn to this video for a reason. So, sometimes it's, you gotta try again to find the right one. But I hope whatever reading you pick, it is helpful and insightful for you and brings you what you need to know about your person. All right, thanks y'all, bye-bye. Hi, Group 1, welcome to your reading. So we are going to take a look today at how your person feels about you, about your relationship. All right, I've already pre-shuffled all these cards, but I do like to shuffle them on camera and connect to your energy a little bit. So give me just a second while I give these a quick shuffle. Divine timing. This is the overall energy of your person and your relationship. So there's a sense of waiting for the right time, knowing that the right time will come, and knowing that it will be beautiful when it does. So let's see what else we can tell. We have King of Wands, 3 of Wands in reverse, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 3 of Cups. I see this very much as soulmate energy. When you look at the overall energy for the reading for your relationship, it's card number 11, which is a divine number. And it's about divine timing. This is a partnership that is meant to happen. So you may have been together before and you're not now. You may be still together now, or maybe you know each other and you're, working towards a relationship, but I get the sense that both of you know this is going somewhere. So this is your person's energy, past and present. King of Wands. Now it may be a fire sign. Particularly could be a Leo or an Aries, but also Sagittarius. Very fiery. Your person knew what they wanted and they went after it. They lived their life motivated. And they treated your relationship the same way, with a sense of urgency. Your past energy is a 7 of Pentacles in reverse, which is a sense of impatience. You were also impatient to get things going. It's like the two of you knew that something was supposed to happen, that the two of you were meant to come together, the two of you were meant to build a life or have this partnership, and you're both a little bit impatient to get going. Your person's energy was more patient than yours. The King of Wands, Knight of Wands is very, very fast in and out, but the King of Wands is a fiery energy where they know what they want and they go after it, but they're not running, but they are very direct about it. And I'm going to pull some more cards so we get more information here. Their present energy is the Three of Wands. They really don't know now what to do or necessarily even what they want. So they went from this very confident energy to being a little bit lost, a little bit confused. Where your energy is very opposite to that. It actually feels like you're happy right where you are. Like you found what you wanted, and it may not be with this person. And you may know in your heart that things will change, that this person will eventually, you two will be together. But right now you seem very happy with who you are and the friends you're with and the family you're with. You're okay. You actually seem very okay. Or at least that's how they see you. They see you as someone who's very okay and doesn't necessarily need them. All right, let's get some more cards on your person. All right, we have the Eight of Cups and the Fool card. Feels to me like your person walked away from this partnership. But when they did, they still left a little fire burning. If you can see the fire in the bowl. They didn't extinguish it 100%. And if they are a fire sign, or even if they're not, there's something about them that is very fire sign-like, very fiery, very dramatic, very confident. That fiery side of them, they did not extinguish it. They may have had to walk away, but it's like they know it's temporary. You know, what comes to my mind is, what motel is it? I can't remember. But we'll leave the light on for you. That's what it feels like he left a light on for you. Your person, you know, may have walked away, felt they had to walk away, but they didn't extinguish the love, the fire, the passion. And now they're in an energy where they want to jump in, you know, fresh start with the Fool. They're not exactly sure, with the Three of Wands in reverse, what to do or how to do it. But part of them doesn't care. Part of them feels like, you know, come what may. But I'm going for it. All right. Let's look at how they see you. We have the Chariot and Three of Pentacles. The Chariot is a card of forward motion, of knowing where you want to go and going, and being in control of the journey, and in control of the vehicle along the way. And this is your past energy, how they saw your past energy. They saw you as impatient for things to grow, and when things didn't grow or become what you wanted fast enough, they feel like you moved on. Not unlike what they did, from the looks of it. But now you're in Three of Pentacles and Three of Cups energy. You've got it figured out. They see you as someone who has found your way in life, found your happiness, found your passion, found what makes you happy, found what you're good at, found your place in the world, where they're still a little bit lost and unsure. Let's look at the relationship. We have the Knight of Cups and the Two of Swords in reverse. Knight of Cups, this is where they want this relationship to go. They want to come in with an offer of love. They want to be the person to shower you with romance. Picnics on the beach, roses, champagne. They want to give you everything. You are the Two of Swords in reverse. You're seeing things clearly, for the most part, with this relationship. But you're not entirely sure that this is what you want or need right now. Let me get another card. I'm going to pull another card for both of you. All right, he is Nine of Wands, and you have the Devil. He's in a place of, or she, your person is in a place of power. They feel good about themselves. They don't know if they're going to win or lose. They want to offer you their love, and they don't know if you're going to accept it. But they want to offer it anyway. You've taken the blindfold off, and you're starting to now see things more clearly. And you're recognizing where things weren't entirely good for you in this relationship. You're in a very happy, positive place now. And I get the sense that maybe you don't want to mess that up, and you're not sure whether this person will or not. I'm going to pull one more card. Because your overall theme being divine timing tells me there's more to this story. Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a soulmate card. It's recognizing that this person is important on the path of your life. Someone from a past life, someone you made a soul contract with. And you don't want to make a mistake that will, shake up your happiness. You might still be a little unsure what to do. But there is this recognition by your person, and probably by you too, that there is more to this relationship than current circumstances or past circumstances would indicate. meaning there's a time for you to come together in a positive way where you will lift each other up, help each other level up, and take your relationship and take each other to a new place. Whether that time is now, I don't know. Let's pull one more card, see if I can see anything else about that. But I do think you both recognize that the story's not over. Ten of Cups, yeah. It's going to happen because it's meant to happen. But it'll happen in the right time. You both recognize each other as a divine partner. The timing right now may just be off. All right, let's get some messages. First card, within a few months. So it's not going to be long. Things will start to turn, will start to manifest. Things will start to take place soon. In the next few months, you'll start to feel this transition happen and this change happen. As more time passes by, I feel a deeper void without you in my life. Sure, absolutely. They feel your absence in a big way, as soulmates do, as twin flames do, if that's what you are. It's this sense of, right now, you both needing to be your own self. You had to separate, you had to go your own way in order to create your own lives and find your own inner stability without the other person holding you up. But the time is coming because you're both feeling that void. Your person may be feeling it more than you right now, but you're both feeling it to some extent. In the very near future, again, this is not far from now. This is coming soon. I feel like I can't get through to you. Please let me in. They feel you've got some walls up, and honestly, I feel you've got some walls up, and it may not be for no reason. You sense that this person may not have always been good for you. In the big scheme of things, the reality is soulmates are good for us, even in the hard times, maybe especially in the hard times, because they teach us things that we couldn't have learned any other way, or we wouldn't have learned any other way. But it doesn't mean it didn't hurt. It doesn't mean that it wasn't awful. And so you're hesitant to jump back into that, even though you're feeling pulled. And they can sense that. They can sense that you've got some walls up against them. All right, I'm going to pull some channeled messages for you. All right. First one. You are always in my heart. Yeah, they never stopped loving you. When we talked about they walked away, but they never extinguished the flame. The flame is their love for you. They've never stopped loving you. I just want to have fun with you again. They do miss, the old times when things were easier. As I'm sure you do too. I feel like you recognize the hard times a little bit more. You see where things were toxic and just hard for you in this relationship more than they do. But certainly you both had some really, really fun times together. The idea of forever freaks me out. I feel like that's your energy, or at least that's how they see your energy. They feel like you've got walls up and that you're resistant to commitment. And they want more. And they know you know that they want more. But you may not be ready. You are the only one who has ever listened to me. So while there may have been some drama and some challenging times and some codependent tugs on your relationship, the two of you see each other in a very real way. You know, if one of you, puts on a mask or puts up a wall or tries to hide their feelings, the other one could see it. You two know each other's hearts so well. It's like you can see right through them. And you listen. I feel like that's both of you. But for sure it's you. You really, really listen to them when maybe no one else ever really did. And that made an impact on them. That probably made as much of an impact on them as the toxic, codependent drama made on you. Different ends of the spectrum. But big impact on both sides. All right, let's pull a couple trinkets and see what final messages I have for you. All right. We have an angel's wing. Comes back to the divine timing. Angel's wings, when we see feathers, we know we're being, protected and watched over, and our guardian angels are letting us know that they are with us. And your relationship is not going unnoticed in the divine. Your angels are watching every step of this and guiding you both and bringing you together in the right timing, in divine timing. And then you have the key. The key is the solution, right? It's what unlocks the door. And what's going to unlock the door for you and get through your walls is time. Absolutely, it's time and healing and patience. So don't be afraid to take that time. If they approach you and, want to pick things up, move things forward, try to have an open mind if that's what you feel inclined to do. But take your time. Don't rush it, because you need to get to that place organically on your own, and not because someone else wants you to get there. All right, group one, that is your reading. I hope it was helpful, and I hope it brought you some insight into how your other person is feeling and how they feel about you. All right, have a great day, and I look forward to the next reading with you. Bye-bye. Hi, group two. All right, let's get right into it. We're going to take a look at how your person feels about you. So I've already pre-shuffled all these cards, but I do like to give them another little shuffle while I connect to your energy. So give me just a sec. Okay, we have drama. So that's an interesting way to start the reading. Definitely some drama between the two of you. At least one of you has been wearing a mask, hiding their true self. I'm guessing it's your person. I get the sense that they feel like they have to wear a mask around you in order to impress you, in order to keep you around. All right, let's see what else we can find out about your relationship and your person and how they feel about you. All right, we have King of Wands in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, the Tower in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. So this is your person's energy in the past and in the present. So in the past, King of Wands in reverse. They were definitely hiding something. I get the sense that they needed to act, when I look at this card, what I see is the flag they wave at races. And it tells me that your person felt like they had to always be going and be first and be fastest and just put on this show of power and energy in order to impress you. Not that you needed that to be impressed, but they thought you did. But in reality, they weren't that at all. They were a little bit of a fraud when it came to that. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Obviously, this is someone you care about, or you wouldn't be here watching this video. But they weren't everything that they led you to believe they were. And now they're in a place of really feeling empty. They're feeling the loss of joy. I'm going to pull a couple more cards on them just to get a better feel for their energy. We have the Empress and the High Priestess in reverse. They were all about starting something new, going after the new, but they weren't trusting their intuition. And now they're really confused. They're really second guessing. They wanted to impress you so badly. There's this attraction to you. They may have seen you as, the potential mother of their children, or maybe you are the mother of their children. But they could see the whole world in you. And it created this inner need for them to do whatever it took to impress you, to win you over, to make you theirs, to keep you. But it didn't really work because your energy in the past is the Tower in reverse. You knew something wasn't right. You sort of resisted that change. The tower that your relationship was built on sand. It was built on falsehoods. It was built on, pretension. Not on your part, on their part. They were trying really hard to impress you, but not with their own true self. They were wearing a mask. And so, as the tower starts to crumble, rather than letting it fall apart, you did your best to keep it together. but eventually, I'm assuming it fell apart. Maybe not. Maybe you're both still together, but it's rocky. The present energy, though, is the Eight of Pentacles. So you're in a very stable place now. You're comfortable. You're comfortable with yourself. You're comfortable with your life. I don't see that you actually need this person or anyone in your life. And it may be that this tower moment, you were going through some drama. You were going through some upheaval in your life. And they wanted to kind of come in and save you. But I still believe that you recognized, whether consciously or not, that something wasn't right. Something definitely wasn't right there. And now you're in a place of knowing your worth and not needing anyone, but that doesn't mean you don't want someone in your life, but you certainly don't want or need someone who's lying to you. I'm going to pull a couple more cards for you just to see how they see you. The Moon and the Lovers. This is how they see you. As much as they were lying about who they were, in the past, they didn't quite see you very clearly either. The Moon card is all about illusions. It's all about, how things look when we're in the dark, when we don't know someone very well. It's always a little murky and things aren't clear until the sun comes out. Now they see you as their partner, someone who they want you in their life. They're very drawn to you, magnetically drawn to you. I'm even feeling like a sexual draw to you. They really, it's all encompassing. They want you to themselves. And they want everything about you. They love the energy you're exuding now, this self-sufficient, this capable, this independent energy that you have is very, very attractive to them. All right. Let's see what else we can tell here about your relationship in general. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Your person really wants to stop stressing about it. They've spent many, many nights thinking about you, worrying about, your relationship and where it's going or not going. But they do recognize, and you recognize, that there was some codependency there. There were lies or falsehoods, maybe not straight up lies, but not honesty either, not being, vulnerable, not being open, not being clear. And some codependency that sort of had you attached to each other in an unhealthy way. And lots of drama. And I can see that both of you, if this relationship is going to last, if it's going to continue, or if you're going to get back together, the drama and the anxiety and the fighting and all of that has to go away. It has to stop. And that's really what both of you want right now. Let's pull a couple more cards on these. All right. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So 2 sevens. They're willing to wait for you. At this point, they're willing to wait for you however long it takes. They want to start from the ground up. If you see this card, this man on the card has planted the seeds. They've taken root, and it's slowly becoming a plant. Your person is willing to do the work to get it right. They want to plant the seeds of a good relationship. And they're willing to be patient as it grows, instead of rushing in like they did before and just pulling out all the stops to try to impress you, which probably just confused you and turned you off and created more trouble and drama than it was worth. They're now seeing that they want something long-term with you. And if they want that, they've got to take it slowly and they've got to do it right. For you, the Seven of Cups in reverse says that you've looked at all the options, right? You've considered other people. You've looked outside your relationship. You've spent time alone getting to know yourself. And you've learned what you really want. You've got some clarity. I'm going to pull one more card on that. Ten of Swords in reverse. You want the drama to end. You can see clearly everything this relationship was before. And you're not going to fall for that again. But I can tell you that when they come back, or if they come back to you and they reach out to you, I can see that you're going to be hesitant because you understand now what was going on, where before it wasn't as clear. You were too far in the deep end to see what was really going on. So if they come back, when they come back, I see you being hesitant to even open up to the idea of them. I can't tell you what to do, if they're good for you or bad for you, but I can tell you that they are sincere now, and they're wanting to work on it, and they're wanting to do it right, and take their time, and be with you for the long haul. You know, through good weather and bad weather. They've got their head on straight now. All right, let's get some messages from them for you. First card. Feeling trapped pushes me away. Please give me some space. This is a clingy energy. They were very clingy with you. They wanted to not intentionally trap you, but there's this sense of jealousy. That if they let you go, if they even just gave you a little breathing space, or told you the truth, or were vulnerable with you and open with you, that you'd run away. And they're seeing that now, that what they did was not healthy. All right. Your next card. I'm telling you the truth. You can trust my words. Yeah, exactly. When they come back in, listen, give them the benefit of the doubt. What you do with that is up to you. But the way this reading is playing out, that they were in a very unhealthy place before, but that's not where they are anymore. And I do think you can trust their words. Whether or not you want to trust them with your love, that's up to you. But I do think you can trust their words and their intentions with you. I'm distracted right now. They can see that you have lots of other things going on. You're this Eight of Pentacles energy. You have a life outside of them, a solid, fulfilling life. And they don't really know how to break through and get your attention. But they want to try. You've been thinking about me because I've been thinking about you. We're connecting. Well, only you know if that's fully true, but that is their impression. They do feel like you are connected. There's a strong connection between you two. You know, with the Lover's card, there is some soulmate energy there. And they see it. And maybe they don't know if you see it or not, but their energy is that either you must know that in some level you're soulmates, or they want you to know. That said, my theory on soulmates is we are not necessarily meant to spend our lives with our soulmate. We have several soulmates in life. Soulmates come into our life on a soul contract before you incarnate, to teach us very, very specific things, to teach each other. Sometimes soulmates become life partners, but not all the time. And of course, we all have free will. This is up to you. But I do see them wanting to reconcile. I do see them wanting to fix things with you. And I do feel that they're sincere. I'll pull some more messages here. All right. It's easier for me to avoid you right now. They're not quite ready to talk. They're still waiting. They're waiting, they're watching, they're being patient. For them, while they're being patient, while they're figuring things out, while they're figuring out how to approach you, they may have, disappeared. They may have ghosted you. They may not be talking to you. Because it's hard for them to do that and not be with you. This codependent energy is hard until this person has learned to be in a relationship with you but not be shackled to you. They really do need to be completely separate while they heal and figure this out. I do think they're through most of that process now, but it is definitely something they've gone through. Why won't you talk to me? So, more recently, either they've reached out and you've not responded, or they're afraid if they do reach out that you will block them, neglect them, turn them away, shut them down. There's a little bit of fear there. You inspire me every day. If they look at your life and they just think, you've got it all together. You've managed to rise up and level up after everything that's happened with this relationship, where they've really shut down and had to start all over. They had to heal. They had to figure out who they were all over again. And it was a lot of work for them. But they did put in that time. They did put in that work. All right. Why won't you tell me what I did wrong? So they're still not entirely clear what happened. They understand that the drama and the fighting and the codependency needs to end, as you do. But there is a sense of, why won't you talk to me? Why are you resisting me? Why won't you give us another chance? There's a lot of questions, a lot of whys. A lot of why can't you trust me? Which means they still have a little ways to go in their growth journey. Because I think it's really clear why you can't trust them, from someone on the outside looking in. But they're not quite seeing it. They have grown, for sure. They have done a lot of healing. But there's still a little bit of that immature energy where they're not fully owning up and recognizing their part entirely in what went wrong. They're not denying their part entirely either, but there's still more work they need to do, for sure. All right, let's pull a couple trinkets here and see. All right. We have the elephant. Slow and steady. Moving forward in a very slow and cautious way. I feel this is your energy. I'm actually going to put it on you. I feel this is your energy. Like at some point you may hear them out, give them the benefit of the doubt, but you are not rushing into anything. Elephants are known for having very, very long memory. They're very loving. They're beautiful, loving creatures. So it's not about resentment. It's about being sure. Being sure. And then we have a paw print. They're moving forward, one step at a time. They're healing, they're growing, they're slowly starting to recognize where they went wrong, where the two of you went wrong. They're taking things one step at a time, which is good. The last thing you need is them rushing in and, it won't work. I know that just looking at your energy and feeling your energy, that won't work. So I applaud them for taking it slowly and for taking the time to heal and make sure they know who they are and what they want before they start offering it to someone else. All right, group 2, that is your reading. I hope it gives you some insight into how your person is feeling and feeling about you, and see how it goes. All right, have a great day, and look forward to next time. Bye-bye. Hi, group 3. Welcome to your reading. All right, we're going to take a look at how your person feels about you. So let's start with an oracle card just to get an overview of your relationship. I've already pre-shuffled all these cards, but I do like to shuffle them on camera and connect with your energy a little bit. So give me just a sec. And we have trapped. There's a sense of feeling stuck either in your relationship or out of it. Feels more like in. So if you two are together, your person may be thinking about getting out or how to get out. All right, let's get some more cards and see. Let's get some more detail on this. We have Four of Cups, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, the Hanged Man, and the Page of Wands in reverse. Your person is very confused and really trying to figure out what to do. Something has fallen apart in your relationship. Whether you're together now or not. It was happy once. It was good. But then there came this sense of like ennui, just complacency and feeling trapped. No longer wanting what your person had. They had a beautiful life, but it wasn't, for some reason, it wasn't fulfilling them. And so now they're in a place of lack. I get that they are either not with you right now. With this Ten of Pentacles reversed, it's a sense of having, this happy situation where you both have everything. And now it's fallen apart. You may still be together, but it isn't secure, it isn't solid. It's rocky in their mind. Now, how they see you, your energy, this is the past. Queen of Wands in reverse. Where at one time they were drawn to you and your energy and your motivation and your beauty and everything about you. Something happened and they felt that spark go out. They felt the light go out in your relationship. And it's not a reflection of you personally. Although they did feel like something happened, and they felt like whatever this was really pulled you out of your essence. And you, I'm sure, know what happened. It will be a different particular situation for everyone in a general reading, but something happened and you were no longer yourself. I feel like a sense of loss. Maybe someone in your life passed away. There was some sort of loss in your life. Maybe even a tragedy. I don't know. I heard the word tragedy, so for some of you that may be the case, but something happened and the light went out. And it feels like to me for very good reason. But they did notice it, and it affected them too. Your energy now, the Knight of Wands, you're trying to get it back. You're pulling your energy back up, but it's still slow going. You still don't have the spark you used to have in their eyes. But I do see that you're trying. You're trying to make it better. You're trying to get better. You're trying to do better. You're trying to feel better. And so here's the energy of, where they want the relationship to go, as well as, your energy, where you want it to go. For them, they have the Hanged Man. They don't know what to do. They do sense that there is some blockages. They know things are not right between you. But they don't necessarily want to walk out the door if you're with them now. And if you're not with them now, they don't necessarily want to come rushing back in. They're really in a holding pattern. I get a sense that they have some healing to do as well. And they need this time to sort of pull themselves back together. They recognized, what happened to you was very, very hard for you. And in its own way, it was hard for them too. And now they're in a holding pattern. They're trying to see things from a new perspective. And they're trying not to make any rash decisions. Now for you, it's the Page of Wands in reverse. You also want to take it slow. Your playful energy, your spark of life is coming back, but slowly. And right now, you really need to focus on yourself. That's how you feel. That you need to focus on you, because you don't have it in you to take care of this person right now. It doesn't mean you don't want them in your life. It just means that you have a lot of healing to do. And you really, really need to take care of yourself first. And so do they. I sense they're in a similar energy as you. All right, I'm going to pull a couple more cards on your relationship. Three of Wands and Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you're still suffering. And I get the sense that you feel abandoned by them. Like in your darkest time, when you needed them most, you felt a little abandoned. And you're having a hard time getting over that and just, putting things back together. You're taking things slowly. But you do want to get out of that energy. But I get a sense of you're not sure how. If you see in this card, there's a key. Well, you can see it. There's a key leaning up against the door on the opposite side of the lock. The key is there. The lock is there. You can get out. But right now you're not in a place where you even see the key or the lock or the door, if that makes sense. And so yeah, you're taking it very slowly. They're in a little bit of a holding pattern with the Hanged Man, but they also have the Three of Wands, which means that they're watching and waiting. They're waiting for the right time to make a move, to move forward. All right, let's get some messages from them. First card is yes. They do love you. They do want you in their life. To me, the yes is, yes, I still love you. I'm trying to make a very difficult decision and it involves you. They're absolutely, struggling with what to do. With the Hanged Man and the Three of Wands, it's I love you, I will always love you, but can we move this forward? Or do I need to, move off in my own direction? They don't know the answer. They don't know the answer. This isn't about you. I'm working through a personal issue. Yeah, they're hurting too. They understand your pain. They understand that you've been going through something and that you're coming out of it. And they can appreciate that. But they're also going through their own troubling time. They're asking themselves a lot of hard questions and not coming up with nearly enough answers right now. They do want to know how you feel and what you want. And even from this reading, it's not entirely clear what you want. It's very clear how you're feeling and that you're taking things slowly. But I don't think even you're probably in a place to know for sure what you want. And then we have, I want to get away from the burdens I have to deal with, but I'm stuck right now. Comes right back to that trapped energy. They feel like they're not happy. You're not happy. But they don't feel like they can leave or cut you off. If they've already left, they still feel tied to you. And it's because they're dealing, I really feel strongly that if this is your reading, y'all have gone through something fairly big, And if that doesn't feel like you, I mean, we're pretty deep into the reading now, but if that doesn't feel like you, I just recommend maybe go back and check one of the other readings, because this is pretty specific, but y'all have gone through some hard times, both of you, for the same reason maybe, or maybe for different reasons, but your person is still very much struggling with what to do next. All right, I'm going to get some channeled messages here. The first one. My world is being shaken up. Yeah, absolutely. Like y'all have gone through something that really shook both of you up. Absolutely. I can't give you what you need. I'm too broken. They recognize that you need compassion and you need someone who can lift you up and help you heal and be there for you 100%, but they are broken too, and they just don't have it in them to be everything you need them to be. They want to be. They just can't, any more than you can be that for them. No one has ever hurt me like you did. This is a very deep pain for them. I don't get the sense that this hurt is a breakup or the breakup. It feels like something else. It feels like something unintentional. Something happened in your life and you fell apart. You went to a dark place, and I think that's what hurt them. Watching you go from this beautiful spark of an inspired person, someone who just could light up the room when you walk in, the type of person that they could always look to for a boost, to all of a sudden being so empty. I think it hurt them. Not intentionally. You wouldn't do this to them on purpose. You're going through your own thing. But I really get the sense that seeing your pain really, really hurt them and is hurting them. Please stay away from me. I'm hurting. To me, this message is what goes in their head, as if you are speaking it to them on repeat. You're hurting. It's this energy of, I want you to help me, but go away because I'm in too much pain to deal with you. I feel that is your energy. And so what's playing in repeat in their head like a broken record is, please stay away from me, I'm hurting. Please stay away from me, I'm hurting. Please stay away from me. They want to help you. It hurts them to see you hurt. But you're not open to their help. And I really think it's going to just take time. And I'm glad to see that both of you are, doing what you can to heal and taking things slowly. All right, I'm going to pull a couple trinkets here and see what final messages we have for you. Well, we got quite a few. All right, I have the steering wheel for a boat. I know there's a name for that, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, your person is really trying to figure out where to go next. Like, they're trying to navigate this relationship the best they can with what they have available to them. And then we have the footprint. They are taking it one step at a time. They're moving slowly. They're not rushing in or rushing out. We have the cat. This to me is your energy. It's cats are very protective. In ancient times, cats were revered and considered to be divine protection. For you, it's you protecting yourself and not letting anyone get too close. Cats give off, at least all the cats I've known, have given off this energy of, I love you, but stay away. Don't get too close. Don't get too familiar. It's this very defensive energy. Loving, but defensive. And then finally we have the butterfly, which is a beautiful energy for you. It's an energy of transformation. It's going through something very, very painful, just like a caterpillar does. And emerging from that, more beautiful, more capable, more incredible than ever. And that is where you're headed, with or without your person. You won't be staying in this energy. You've already evolved so far. You're pulling yourself out, and you may need to be alone right now to heal. But if on the inside you are wishing this person was around, was there for you more, you might just want to consider whether or not you're letting them in. And you may feel like you are, and maybe you are. Their impression is that you're not letting them in, you're not letting them help. So it's good information to have. Take out of that what resonates and what works for you personally. All right, group 3, that is your reading. I hope you found it helpful and insightful. And of course, I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to talking with you next time. Bye-bye.